Hey guys, this is Gloria. So I am here because I wanted to share with you guys some hauls that from AliExpress as well as from Spellbinders that have trickled in this past week or so. I also want to share with you guys another entry in my art journal as well as something that I saw here on YouTube by Colorful Mind One. This is a personal size traveler's notebook that I created using Bona's tutorial. And this is Tanya Whalen paper. It's double-sided, really pretty paper, and it was laminated. I love the way it came out. This is actually a bowl that I created using some faux leather from Tuesday Morning, and I just put that on the front. And I wanted to share with you guys these inserts. So Colorful Mind One shared on her channel that she purchased some inserts or some journals, some little books from the Dollar Tree, and they were $3-4, and that she was going to use them for her traveler's notebook. And I thought that was such a great idea. So I wanted to see if they fit, and this was one of the traveler's notebooks that I hadn't already punched the holes. And so what I had to do for this one, because the books are taller than the inserts that I would normally make, I just had to come up a little bit higher where I punched the holes for the inserts to make sure that the books fit, but they fit great. As you can see, these have puppy prints on it, but I didn't really care about what they had on them because you can always put paper on top of these and make these look like whatever you want them to look like. So maybe in the next video when I come back, I'll share with you guys how I altered these little notebooks. But I just thought it was a great idea because they're already completed for you. You don't have to worry about making your own inserts. They're lined paper, and I'm sure you can take other paper and glue it on top and do all kinds of stuff for it. But I just thought that was such a great idea. So thank you so much, girl, for that tip. And I will be purchasing more of those from the Dollar Tree. I also wanted to share with you guys a entry from my art journal, and this is the one that I created on this week on the 27th. And I went to town. I used some matte medium from Walmart, and it's only like $3 for a huge tube of it. And I wanted to see how that worked, and it worked great because there is no bleed through on the opposite sides of the pages that I did not work on, other than I did get some paint to spill all the way through here, but that wasn't bleed through. It was more like spilling paint, this paint that kind of ran down. But anyway, I created this page by first prepping it with that matte medium from Walmart, and then I used a bunch of different watercolors from my Jane Davenport set, and I used a bunch of stamps, and I stamped in the background, and I was just having fun just stamping and doing stuff, doing splatters and all that stuff. And then when I got finished with it, I was like, that page is a hot mess. But this came to mind, Peace Be Still. And I thought this was awesome for this because the background looks so, and it's like, oh my God, just, peace, just be still. Because this is how our life can be at times, just a muddled mess of just everything, love and pain and just all kind of stuff, happiness, joy, peace, and no peace and no joy and no pain. I mean, our lives on a daily basis can look just like the background of this. And I thought this was so befitting for this. I used my foam stamps to do the Peace Be Still, and then I used some white opaque embossing powder to emboss it so that it can sit up from the page really well. And then I put some crosses on the page, embossed those, and then I took a black Sharpie and just traced around each letter so that it can really pop up off the page. But I love the way it actually came out in the end. But I swear, when you're sitting down doing this stuff, and people say, I want to see like a video of you doing it, but sometimes I do it over days, and the date that I say it's created is pretty much the day that it ended. It may not be the day that I started it. Like, I want to say that this took me probably about 2 or 3 days to do, because I would do some, put it down, do some more, put it down. So that's the gist of this page. But I love the way it came out, and I just think Peace Be Still was so befitting for this particular layout. So that is my art journaling for this week. Now on to the gooder stuff. My haul from Spellbinders. This is I belong to the Die of the Month club, and this is the dies of this month, and this is what they look like. It's just a bunch of different foliage, and I thought it was so cute. I love it. And this is what the dies look like. I put it in my own little sleeve, but these are the dies, and I did cut out a few so that you can see it. And these I think will make great stamps. If you want to make some foam stamps, which I am kind of into now. And it can make cute masks. You can make your own mask for your art journals, your Bible journaling, or whatever. And then it can just be really cute die cuts, you know. So I love die cuts that are very versatile. I can imagine like taking this one and you know, using the negative part of this one and using it on the art journal, because this is so pretty. But all of them are super pretty. And then I want to say that there is probably one or two in there that I did not cut out, but they gave you a really nice selection of foliage this time around. So that was from Spellbinders die kit of the month. I want to say I paid $12.50 with shipping and everything for that, and they just ship it out every month. So that's what we got this month. Then on to AliExpress. I picked up this, and I did want to say with AliExpress, last 2 weeks I did put out a video, and I put the links down, and a lot of people were saying that the links were broken, that they couldn't click on the links, and that's because things sell out really quickly with AliExpress, and so sometimes when you see it, you got to get it. That's what happened last week, was the products actually were either sold out or discontinued, so you weren't able to click on them. So I do apologize for that. So from now on, I won't leave the link down below unless someone specifically asks for one, and then I will go right then and there and look for it and then link it, because the prices change and the items change, because they will sell out. So I did pick up this heart, and I thought this was really cute, and it cut like butter. But this is what that looks like. It's a nice size heart, and when I cut it out, it like literally just fell out of the die. So great heart. And I think this would be cute as a bag front or a shaker or whatever. Really cute. So I picked up that. It was very inexpensive. I think like 98 cents, something like that. But if you're interested, just let me know, and I will try to link or try to tell you what the name of the die was and how much I paid for it. This is a box die that you can make those pop-up surprise boxes, box cards or whatever, and it comes with all these pieces, a bunch of different pieces, like little squares that can be used on other projects, little super tiny pieces that can be used for shakers, if you see that in there, little flags that can be used in your planners. So I mean, a lot of different uses for this die. I didn't necessarily like the die, and I did cut it out for you guys. This is one of those iffy kind of dies. I mean, if you're into it, then great, but if you're not into it, I don't think I was really into it. I think that I just got it because someone kind of recommended that I get it, but it's not, I don't think it's really for me. I don't see myself really making cards like this, but these are those dies where you would put this in an envelope. When the recipient gets it, they will open it up like this, and the images will pop out from down there. So, I mean, if you're into that type of thing, I guess this is pretty cool, but I don't know. I don't see myself really making this too much. But anyway, I did pick up that, so I'm not going to call it a dud, but it's just not my personal preference. But it was like $3.69, something like that. This is another one. I'm not going to call it a dud, but I was a little bit disappointed in the size of this one. So this is what this one looks like cut out. And I know that's kind of busy, so I'll show you the back side of it. That's what it looks like cut out. I thought that this was larger than this. I thought that this was the one that Jamie, Poet Spice here on YouTube, I thought this was the one that she shared on her video. But when I got mine, I was like, that's kind of small, you know, because I thought that this would be cute as a card front. You could still use it as a card front, but in this case, you would have to definitely layer stuff behind it and make it you know, your card front is going to be larger than this. This is a card front for a 2 size card, and this is how large this particular die cut is. So it's cute if you want to make a card and then put this on the inside, I mean on the front side of the card, and layer things up on it. But I thought this would be larger where it would at least sit out this way from the card, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I'm not going to call it a dud, but it's just smaller than what I expected it to be. But this part, you can cut this part into a box or something like that, or a bag, and you don't have to cut the edges because it comes with the inserts and the edge cut. So these are the 4 dies that you get with this. So this one, this particular die cuts out this part right in here, all of these pieces in here. This one here does the perforations, those little dots that you see, so it doesn't cut anything, it just perforates the page in those little dots. This one here cuts out all of this part, all of the intricate parts that you see is for this die. And then this one here cuts out the outer shape. So, you know, you could use these dies together, use them separately, depending on what type of project you need to use them for. So I'm not going to say it's a dud, but it is smaller than what I expected it to be. So moving along, I did pick up this stamp set, super cute stamp set. I know that this was 98¢, and I know a few people picked it up already. It has like, I love it because of the cats, because that's what I have, is a little cat. But I love the fact that it has her face and the background. It also has a little bow right here that you can actually put on the dog or the cat, and it has like balls and, you know, paws and little lines that look like stuff is bouncing. And I even love this little pillow because they can be sitting on top of the pillow. And how cute is the little couple sitting inside, the little kitten couple sitting inside this little basket. So cute. So I picked that up. That was 98¢. And then I also picked up this, and this is a slider card die kit, and it comes with all of these dies. It comes with a heart, an oval, a square, and what I really like about this is that it's double stitched, so it cuts out the stitch on the inside as well as the outside on all of those inner pieces. It has hello, this little banner, it has some little pull tabs, and it has the slider mechanism back there. So I thought this was a great deal. This is a must-have if you are into the magic slider cards. And I'll show you guys what one looks like. This is my first time making a little magic slider card. I just used some scrap paper. This is that stamp set that I just got from AliExpress. And this I used just some little letter stamps that I had, and I just stamped out pull. And then when you pull it, that's what it looks like. Ain't that cute, guys? So cute. And I just colored the little cat, the color of my cat, and she's kind of peeking over the side, and it just says hello, sweet friend. And this is a stamp set from Tuesday Morning that I have, and it's like little tiny stamps, so it just put sweet friend there. And then I just made a little note card to sit it on, and this is some Tilda paper back here. So I thought that was super cute and a fun way to make slider cards. I know that some people have tutorials. My friend Kim here on YouTube has a tutorial how to make a slider card without any dies, and I will link that down below. Her name is Kim Wilkin, and I'll leave her information down below. So if you don't have this die, you can still make a slider card. But I just thought it was cool, and I love dies, so I wanted the die, and it was like $3 and some change for this particular die. I just love that. Look at that. So cute. You can play with slider cards all day long. So anyway, that is the way that came out. And then I have this one, which is a huge die, and this is a diamond die. And I actually have a cut like this on my Silhouette Cameo where I can cut this out. But I like this because you can actually do it out of acetate if you wanted to. And but the only problem is, like, when I went to go and glue the tabs, I didn't like the way that the tabs looked, because you can see the glue, because this is all acetate. Unless you like put, you could put cut out another layer here, and put it on top where the tabs would be showing, and then you wouldn't see those tabs. But anyway, this is what this looks like. And here's my little sample. This one, I glued the tabs to the inside of the box using some glossy accents, so it doesn't open. But originally it was meant to open up, and this can be like a little treat box for a birthday party or something like that. But I thought that was really cute, just for like home decor. You can just make a couple of these and have them sitting, and they are, you know, just make a really cute little presentation. So that's what that looks like, and that's how big it is when you cut it out. And then last but not least, my most favorite buy from AliExpress from this particular time period is this die right here. You guys know I love house dies, number one. This is a bird house die, and when I saw this I was like, I gotta have it. Didn't know it was as small as it was, but I'm glad that it is as small as it is, because it's a great size to make for my crafty ornament tree that I normally try to make every year for Christmas for my office. And so this is a great die, a must-have die. If you don't have this in your stash, you may want to go ahead and pick it up. It was like $3 and some change. If you're interested, just let me know, and I will link the information down below for it. But let me show you guys what it looks like. So this is what it looks like without the base on there, and this is just done with some scrap paper with bows on it. Super cute. And it has like the little rooftop, and of course you can cut out a bunch of different rooftops so that it can be scalloped all the way up. I mean, there's so many things you can do. You can put a little bow right there. You can do the front part different colors. I mean, it's really cute, but it's a great size for ornaments. And I just put like some a little hanger up top so that it can hang. But that's that one. And then guys, I even cut it out of balsa wood. I picked up this balsa wood from Hobby Lobby. It comes in a long strip, and it's a thin balsa wood, but it cuts in your die cutting machines great. And I actually cut this out even using my little cuddle kit that I have up here on my desk, and it did a great job with cutting out this wood. So I love the way this came out. I actually put the bottom on here. I used hot glue to put this together, but I put the bottom on this one, and this is all wood, guys. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's like thin little balsa wood. I thought this was super cute. And then I just poked a hole using one of my little hole pokey tools, and I put some twine up top so that it can hang. But you can paint these and just do all kind of stuff with it. So I thought this was a great buy. And that is one of my favorite dies that I've gotten. So that is about it, guys. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and I'll get back with you as soon as I possibly can. Take care, guys. Bye.